Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. Glad to be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the 3. And for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. So Golden State will get the first possession. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
That bucket in no time at all.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Green. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. That's a 2 from Randle. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the gameplay. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. Another shot. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Randle outside. Takes the 3. They get it again. McDaniels finds Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball. Randle's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Gobert. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Over Green. Tries again. Edwards. That's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's Curry. Gobert pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Timberwolves on defense. A 12-point game. On its way from Curry for 2. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
McDaniels got that bucket.
And this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Rebound, Minnesota.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Randle no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Podziemski. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Curry passes to Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the slam by Moody.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And here's Conley outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 14. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession. He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Now here's Butler. No scoring in this one. Gobert with the block. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Moody. There's the pass to Randall. Here's McDaniels. Buries it from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's stolen by Gobert. Passes to Conley. Over Green. Fires the three. Out to Conley from downtown. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Reed gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. The three drills the three-pointer.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Minnesota with the ball. They easily took Thursday's game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton. And it's Post in at the 5, home in the paint.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Golden State.
Substitution on the court.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's Hield. Hasn't made one yet. Jacks up a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Conley against Curry. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Butler comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Conley gets the bucket.
How about the concentration Conley showed there? Refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Conley. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. The putback. And Butler with the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
The assist.
Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Catching them by surprise. It's not often Gobert strikes from any kind of range.
Podziemski with it. Over by Conley. The shot by Looney. No good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hield from outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
3 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Moody comes in for Kevon Looney. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Dillingham. Tipped away. Here's Alexander Walker, the rim-rattling two-handed champ.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Hield following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Pass to Moody. Hield from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Randall with the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pajemski. Covered by Conley.
And guys, you know, I think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Substitution for your Warriors. Host, Stephen Curry.
All sorts of time, and it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 4 this quarter. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Randall with the bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 14 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
From the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Over in the corner, Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Randall throws it down.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed bounce pass. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And so it's Minnesota with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defensive turn.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Timberwolves, they are jumping at the opportunity to go up 2-1. If they continue on the same path they were on in the first half, that will put them in firm control of this series. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them. A allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel.